I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy, or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it...
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine! Ken!
Sarah!
Sark! Don't forget Gerry!
Hey, it's Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hi, Brian Posehn.
You're all dead.
Oh.
That's a wrap.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for the donations and all the support
That's
and
how
the
my childhood
artwork.
DM always started every game.
Love you guys. Thanks.
Oh my God,
Blaine,
Suzanne Plachette.
What's this group wipe been brought to you by?
This group wipe has been brought to you by Group Wipes. Handy in the bathroom. Your wife loves them. Great for kids. Also, clean your cat's ears. You don't think about it. You got to clean your cat's ears.
Oh, shit. All right.
It's important to have sponsors.
Do we have any pre-explosion business we need to take care of, Brian?
No.
Is there
All
any
right.
poo that's up inside me that wants out before the explosion hits?
Roll 2 percentile dice.
All right.
1 through 50 is
Oh
yes.
my God, it's a 50-50.
I think so, yeah.
You've been drinking a lot.
Above 50,
Above 50.
you rolled a 9. So, yeah, your bowels are full of just about to be evacuated dung.
Dwarf wine.
Paladin.
Jesus, take
Poo.
your pants off.
Yay. We did all have a big dinner.
But leave them on. That'll dry. We don't need it.
Look, we won't have a rat problem.
All right, so the story so far is our adventurers are making their way through an underground series of caverns as a shortcut to get to our paladin's hometown of Glenishmore. Last week, they ventured into a cavern, stealth mode, and were traipsing across it, only to find that it was in fact, a storage or mining operation for the whatever the ore is that the man rats that they have run into down in these caves turn into their explosive gunpowder. So you ended up in a cavern full of explosive gravel, and there seems to have been a mishap unrelated to you, and it looks like the whole room's going to go up. Now you've experienced the kick that a barrel of this stuff has, but you're looking at like football fields of this, and you have about you ran through a garage area, like a little staging area where one of the grinding vehicles that they drive out and it turns it into dust parks. And you ran to the back of that, hoping to be able to obviously put as much distance between you and Ground Zero as possible. And you ended up, yep, that's the sound of Sarah rolling her eyes and psychically screaming, "I told you so."
I wasn't rolling. I was doing the other thing, though.
And you ended up in the back of that sort of garage tunnel in a room with no exits and filled with basically car parts.
Is there time to run out of the garage and into one of the tunnels?
You don't know, but we left off last episode with what felt like the primary explosion going off. So the instinct to run now is suppressed by the temperature in the room rising and your eyebrows singeing off.
Let me just go to the door, and I'm just going to shut the door.
Trondor burst through it.
burst through it.
God damn it.
And it was made of wood anyway.
Can we dig the walls out in the sides?
Let's just pile up some equipment quickly in front of the door. It's the only option we have right now.
Right now,
we're not
wait,
gonna get
hold on.
This is like in Akira, and like
It is,
Scott,
yeah.
Scott can spend 20 minutes describing
This
the
explosion
minutes,
is gonna
the
blow
seconds
your
between
minds.
frames.
Okay, so I'm going to give everyone just a moment. This is that moment where time slows. It's like when I'm in a nightclub pretending I'm a vampire and I'm walking around the edge with my eyes on my target in slow motion, right? This is that moment where time is drawn out and you need to tell me you have essentially one action. Maybe 2 quick ones, but this is where whatever you're going to do, you got to do it right now. So you talk amongst yourselves. We can sort of pause it for
I'm putting up my sparklet helmet, and I'm praying to Bahamut.
All right. All defensive measures you want to do need to happen right now. So hide behind something.
Yeah, I'm rolling up into a ball in the
lay
corner.
in a corner, whatever.
Yeah, I'm
like an armadillo.
I'm throwing up a shield and lying as flat as I can.
I'm going to draw a little square here, and we're going to figure this. This is the map of the room.
Shielded in front.
Did we? No, we didn't. None of us healed from our last bad encounter where we almost all
We
exploded.
didn't get
right?
a chance to heal.
No. Oh, was I here?
Yeah, where we
you
were
were
running
here.
down the hallway and everyone.
No, I did.
You weren't here
I
the last
laid
show.
I laid hands on
A couple of you.
on a few people,
Blackie.
but not. Are you back up to normal, Blackie?
He
Because
has-
I'm
he-
at half. What are you at,
I think
Ken?
I'm below half.
Yeah, I think that was.
Now, I will say this could be because I was role playing you, and I don't know how often you're laying on
once
hands.
per day. So once I did Blackie the one time.
Okay,
I think
so then you were done.
jacked.
However, well, no, we can't retcon Damien because Damien was here. So,
Okay, just checking. So
what's everyone? Let's go around the table so the listeners are up to date here. What's everyone's hit points at total? Your current
Yeah.
total and your usual max.
I'm at 18 of 35.
18 of 35. Mildred.
I'm at 6 of 13.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I think I took 5. I don't.
Okay.
But I think I have the same amount as you. We have 35, right?
You only took
33.
5?
I have 33.
Because we took like 15 each or something. Ken and I think.
I have 33. I'm down to 10. No, I'm sorry. I'm down to 23.
Yeah.
I misread
You
that.
had 10
I misread
down.
that. I lost 10.
I think you're right though. The listeners.
No, I am down 23. I'm at 10.
At 10. Okay.
Wow.
Well, this could be exciting.
Yeah.
If by exciting you mean deadly.
We should have done something because I'm fucked.
We didn't know what we could do.
I'm 5 of
You guys
20.
should all make funny poses
We
so
didn't
that
have time
when the light of Hiroshima bathes you, you'll leave funny shadows on the wall.
Pompeii.
Shitty DM.
I'm hoping.
Can I heal myself now?
I'm hoping that
What's casting time?
No.
You can heal?
Yeah.
Everyone just looked at each other like, what the fuck?
I've used it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
He's a
used it.
priest, so.
He heals you if you deserve it.
All right. So
Bart.
We're really shitty adventurers. It's not just that we have a shitty DM.
Oh. What am I going to be next?
Okay. So
All right,
everybody's
hold
doing
on.
their actions.
Yeah, we got some radio silence there, but I see Brian. He's researching his. If he's going to go out, I think he wants to go out praying to Judas.
It's casting time 5. Yeah.
All right, so you can start that now.
All right. Yeah, well, I'm praying to Judas regardless.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Now, here's the map of the room. It's just if you're listening, just picture a square with a door in the center of one wall through which the Ark of the Covenant is about to spill its healing rays.
I am going to huddle behind the wall next to the door.
Why not be up against
Yeah.
the wall like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Obviously, the safest spot is on either
That's
side
the
of the door.
safest
Yeah,
spot
take
of
that
this
much.
microwave.
I'm looking for
Should
a
we
spot,
all?
too.
Should we go around and just say what our action is?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll start. We'll start over here, Brian.
I hide. I try to hide behind anything I can, and I start praying to Judas.
Are you gonna be on either side of the door, or are you gonna hide behind a big chunk of machinery? I would suggest being on either side of the door. Now that I'm saying it out loud.
The door.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll put Damien over here.
I want to be next to the door because I'm going to try something.
Okay. This is Sir Richard. All right, and let me just jot this down. Damien, you are praying, and by that you mean you're warming up a reverse cause light wounds. You're going to do some healing. Okay. Praying to Judas. All right.
It's like licking your wound as you were jumping into a pool of razor blades.
All right, so Richard, you are standing next to the door frame that
But
Trondor
behind the
barreled
door,
through.
yeah.
And you've got something you're going to try.
I have a little thing I'm going to try, but I put up my
Sparklet.
Yeah, my
bubble.
sparklet helmet.
Okay, bubbles up. Damien, you don't need to do that,
can't
but
freeze the fire,
our
can you?
good listeners, our good
try
forum
Try to do a
listeners
back
mentioned that you guys had passed
on it.
a helmet to Damien. So he does have one.
Yeah,
if
he
you
does
wanted
have
to.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, we did give him one. I know it was a big joke that we didn't, and then we did.
Okay, so Sir Richard, and you're praying to Bahamut.
I am, but I actually
Just
I want to maybe try a gauntlet shot to almost do like a backburn on
Yeah,
it,
why
rather
not?
than have it come in here, and we'll see if I can ignite it and maybe send it out that way. As the
And
other
underneath the
shockwave.
gauntlet, there's no meat under there. It's just a
No, that's what I mean.
hand of light. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the worst that can happen.
Well,
The light
we're
turns
gonna
off.
find out.
Okay, Bart, where are you stacking up?
I'm
Either side. I
gonna
guess.
curl up behind somebody with a shield and cry. Probably Blackie.
All right, so for now, I'm going to just put you here. Is there anything you're doing in the meantime?
Crying.
Okay, let me make a note of that. Bart is crying.
Maybe the tears on the
I'm-
face will keep
don't know.
your face.
That's-
You guys
I'm
have never
doing- I'm
seen.
perfect to have.
You guys have never seen that.
Yeah.
Very few
No.
people have actually seen a dragonborn cry.
Really? I
Well,
thought that was
I'm
his
not your-
whole character, was that he
Yeah,
was
I'm
like
kind
a
of a
whiny...
pussy.
He whimpers a lot, but you've never
my
actually
extremely
shed
low
tears.
charisma.
Yeah, the tears that hit the ground hiss slightly.
Well,
of
yeah,
your-
because Mildred was planning on she's gonna pour water all over herself, which
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
Trondor will enjoy. Whatever, and then
It's a wet dwarf contest.
You can't. By the way, you can't copy ideas right now.
Yeah.
This is it. So, all right,
and
Mildred.
then so Mildred is emptying a couple of water things, wetting hair and stuff, and then
Just be sure not to reach for your flasks of oil.
oil, and then shield up and helmet up and same wall.
Bubble on either side. Yeah, your sparklet. The sparklet bubble we're talking about is in some of the past adventures. These guys have been awarded, or they've been gifted amulets that can create a like an old timey astronaut looking fishbowl helmet around.
I think it
them.
just like helps
So-
us breathe, but that might be helpful too. So.
Yeah, the original idea was that it let them. It would let you
Breathe
breathe underwater,
underwater.
but it does. It is useful in a in a dust storm or stuff like that. So
Or when searing heat is going to burn the air sacs out of your lungs.
right, yeah.
It's a breathing thing, I guess, for regular.
Evaporate your eyes.
How are we doing?
Okay, poured water. Sparklet bubble is up, and you
And
you have your shield,
my shield,
out.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, so then I'm gonna put Bart behind you. Mildred has a sort of a retractable. The sleeve of her armor,
Clanks.
yeah, like almost like I don't know. It's like a transformer almost. It forms like an additional shield on your forearm, so you can hide behind that. All right, so that's Mildred, and then finally we've got Blackie. So Bart is over here. All right.
I'm gonna wake up in bed and just kind of head down to the coffee bean and tea leaf and get a mocha.
All right. Blackie stands there with
Where's Stargoyle?
Here's I'm going
Trondor.
to get into one of the corners, whichever corner I can get into. I'm throwing up a shield. I'm pulling down my sparklets thing, and I'm looking at Stargoyle with one of these with an expression that says, "Hey, you think maybe you can suck up any sort of BTUs as they enter the room? Is there any sort of energy absorption that you might be able to handle here for us, just to take a little bit of the heat off?"
And he's like, "Here we go." Okay, so what's casting time on shield? Just to make
1.
sure. Okay, cool. All right, so you're going to cast shield. Is that going to be now? You're in the corner of a room. Are you putting that in front of you? Or are you going to like block the doorway? What's the placement
I'm
of
putting
the
it.
shield?
I'm trying to get it so that I would be down sort of where the baseboards are as far as I can, or into the corner, and just have it in front of me so that anything that hit me would just get deflected.
Okay. So then I'll let you
it's
pick.
precautionary. I
Bart,
guess.
do you want to be behind Blackie's shield in a corner or
Bart,
behind Mildred's
where do you want to
shield?
die? Behind
Exactly.
the woman or
Well, who
behind
has a stronger
the
shield?
elf?
They're both pretty.
I would think her shield would be better. Mine's just
Yeah.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay, and then you're casting a shield that's like walling off your corner. So Damien's with you right now.
okay.
Now let me just pause before the blast hits you guys and say,
What a fun time we've had with this.
it's been super fun. Also, you should. Let's get rid of the flasks of oil. We'll just say that
We're thinking about that.
you thought about that and you threw them all out the door. Like,
Wait, one of those is my alcohol.
unless you
Oh,
don't,
for
unless
God's
you don't
sakes,
want
Foster
to.
Brooks.
But this is something that I would definitely
Sure.
consider
yeah.
Yeah.
because they're in your.
I feel
pack
like it's
right
cheating
now.
because we didn't consider it, but I will take your advice and do it. But
Well-
yeah,
I don't even know if I have.
Well, this room is about to get real hot, so I just.
no, I mean you're totally right that we should have, but we didn't. But yes, I will.
Hey,
get
no,
rid of
this
my-
is not. This is not the Super Bowl of D&D. We can bend the rules a little. This is for fun.
probably won't matter.
So
anyway.
all flasks of oil, because, well, in some ways though, that's the thing. That's the beauty of D&D is sometimes your character, in a lot of ways, is better than you, and so there's
How
things
dare
that
you.
there's things that your character would do. That,
I love the Dragonborn, the one who is born in fire, is the one crying in the corner.
Yeah.
My charisma is nothing.
No, I believe. I think it's.
tiny little boiling tears
Charisma's all right.
dripping out of your flame-throwing helmet. Okay.
All
All right, so everyone, you guys, this all happens in the blink of an eye. You guys move in. There's the heat in the room. The first heat wave from what seems like is going to be the primary explosion hits you guys first, and you can feel like you can hear your hair crisping, and you all do everything you just told me you were going to do. You back into the corners. Damien, you're in the corner praying. Bubble helmet is up, and as you look up, you notice you're behind a shimmering Blackie shield. Blackie's in the corner. Sparklet is
Sparklet.
or not Sparklet.
If
Sorry.
only.
Yeah.
He had a lot of water.
Stargoyle.
powers
Stargoyle is his little wings aflutter. He's floating in the doorway like a warrior poet, ready to welcome the rising sun here.
See you on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge there, buddy.
On the other side of the door, we've got Sir
That's
Richard.
where pets go to after they die.
I know.
Sir Richard is got his sparklet helmet bubble up, and your lips are moving in a silent prayer to Bahamut. And behind you, Mildred is kneeling behind her fully protracted shield. And behind her is Bart crying boiling tears. All right. So you have this. This goes into like a 2001 like slideshow
LED
moment.
hula hoop.
Yeah. You guys feel all the hair on your bodies get split and
Mine was soaking
crisped.
wet though.
Yeah. So
That's probably all frizzed out.
So your sparklet helmets are just in poofs of steam. They just evaporate instantly. Mildred, you are surrounded by like a steam cloud as the water that you doused
So
yourself
that's like
with.
relaxing for you guys in your final moments, like a eucalyptus steam room,
Like a nice
spa,
cheers.
shower.
All right, now here's the thing that you guys may not have taken into account,
I can
and that's
almost guarantee we didn't.
and that's in your favor, is that if the wall holds, the train is going to be compressed up against your door, like that whole vehicle.
Yes.
Good.
So that's good, and the wall is stone.
Unless-
I want to die behind the wall.
If
No, I
the
thought
wall-
about it.
If it
I
holds.
just didn't want to say anything to you to have the machine come through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man and crush us.
That's the other side.
But the machine is bigger than the door is.
Well, that's
yeah.
the comedy. It'll look like we're about to get butt fucked by a giant fucking boring machine.
like Megatron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, the explosion. There's the sound of the thump hits you after the shockwave, obviously.
God damn it. I like Damien. I was having so much fun.
Wait,
I keep
you guys
talking to
aren't
my
dead
wife
yet.
about how much fun I've been having.
You could survive this.
You're not dead yet. As I reach for my percentile die, you're not dead yet. You're not dead yet.
What kind of dick DM would wipe the group?
I think he thinks we're gonna be fine, but then that's more scary because
No, I think some of you will be fine, and that's positive.
I think I'm gonna be charcoal Blackie Green.
we've made a lot of mistakes. So
Okay. But this has. Well, we'll see. I mean,
Just write down. You all take 48 damage of heat, and then the explosion comes.
all right. So the explosion flashes through the door. There's the compression of air. You guys don't feel. You almost feel like the wind is tugged out of you as all the air in the room is. And in the room that you just ran through is just slammed against this back wall. All the helmets evaporate instantly. The water on you evaporates instantly, but it saves you some damage.
What's Stargirl?
Well, you lose sight of Stargoyle as the light of Jesus pours through the the doorway. There's a deafening.
You're such a fucker. Like the amount of joy that you go through when you're killing us is really not cool.
It's not.
We're your friends.
I'm as excited when you guys kick ass as when you get murdered.
it's true.
I just like high action.
Brian's outburst is brought to us by 5 Hour Energy Drink. Alive the whole time you're dying. 5 Hour Energy Drink.
My eyes are wide open.
All right, so the first roll, the first critical roll, and I'll do these so you guys can see here.
let's
I was
see.
gonna hide it
on.
behind my book, but the first roll is gonna be if the wall holds.
Wait, where's the tower? Didn't we?
Use the tower.
yeah.
No.
Use
He
the tower.
doesn't. The DM doesn't have to do it.
Oh.
Does he? He
Does
could.
what-
Yeah, it's fair.
right.
That's fair.
All right. So we want to roll low, right?
Yeah. So, and I'll tell you the odds on these as I roll them. These would normally be hidden rolls, but my pals here know, listeners, that when it comes down to really critical rolls, I like to make it all out in the open because it gets everyone out of their seats. If we weren't
We're your pals.
attached to headphones, this is where Gerry would be pacing around the table. All right, so the wall holds. There's a 60.
Can Blaine and I go outside and get high first?
Like old times.
Remember?
Yeah.
You
Not
guys
really.
are about to. You guys are about
Between
to
every
blaze it up
roll,
in
we
this
would
room.
walk outside.
Yeah.
60% chance that the wall holds. All right.
Great.
So just to make high rolls good, a 1 through I'm rolling percentile dice. 1 through 30 is the wall does not hold, and you have to deal with that on top of the explosion. All right. All right. Here we go. 1 through 30 bad. Oh! Wait, that's
Well, that stays. Yeah. Well, or no, I don't know. This is
Oh,
why
yeah,
you should
that's
have just
good.
rolled.
Yeah,
I don't
good.
know.
So that's
the tens digit was a 3, so that's good. It's 30. Now
But the other one was a.
the other one was a 0, but it was on
Oh,
the table.
well then.
he rolled out of the thing
I
to
gotta
hit a
roll.
can. That was not a good roll.
All right, here we go.
As long as it's not a 0.
As long as it's not a 0.
It's a 0.
I love D&D, and I love murdering you.
God damn it.
He rolled 2 zeros. All right, so this is exciting.
It's very exciting. This is extremely exciting.
All right,
This
so
is like that
If
episode of
anyone has any pitches for podcasts, send them into
Oh my
Earwolf.
God.
We've been playing these characters for a well, not all of them, I guess.
Hey, that's.
There's nobody going to be left to meet the new people that show up.
Well,
Oh, you're all new.
Maybe.
all right, so
That's fantastic.
Stargoyle disappears in an explosion of metal and stone and light. You're not sure if he made it or if he sponged any of this. The entire wall you guys are in, it almost is like an optical illusion.
This is so unfortunate.
So you're against the wall that you're hiding, but the back wall of the room suddenly,
Just comes right at us.
yeah, like you're in a fast motion trash compactor. The wall doesn't crumble; it just moves like
It's like perfection when the
compressed.
things
Yeah,
pop.
You have to
Okay.
be quick, because here's how it goes.
All right.
We all we lived.
So now I'm gonna roll. So there's damage from the room, damage from the heat, and then we'll see.
As long as it doesn't
So-
add up to
and damage
6, I'm
from-
okay.
Damage from each other clashing into one another.
The dice rolling that I'm about to do will be as the explode. Now think of if I got to use shitty action movies as like examples. Think of the ball-bearing explosion in Swordfish happening in slow motion while we roll these dice.
Nobody
Because that's
remembers.
I'm thinking of the elevator in Earthquake
oh, okay.
that crashes the ground, then just the camera just goes red.
Put,
Yeah.
put that flat.
Okay, all right, all
It's
right.
like, this is,
What the fuck are you trying to pull?
This isn't some fucking Indian casino where you can just fucking roll on.
Okay.
Indian casinos are actually very nice.
Are these secret or these are more?
No, in
cares?
fact, do you want me to roll them or do you want to roll them yourselves?
I want you. I don't want to do.
No, you should roll.
Yeah.
You want me to roll all of them?
Roll our
feel
own
like-
our own damage.
Are you going to murder me like in the Tom Hanks 90s
Probably.
film? Okay, all right. Well,
Signs point to yes.
I know what I want to roll up next. This isn't the end of the world.
Yeah, I've already given it some thought.
all right. So the damage.
I
I
was
would
about to
start
give it
giving
some
it a
thought.
lot more thought.
Yeah.
Actually, what did I grab? I grabbed the wrong one. The damage from the wall is 2d10
Wait, per person or total?
per person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rad.
All right, and I'll just start at Damien, and we'll go around the table this way. All right,
Alrighty.
Brian,
This is the
here's
first
your-
damage.
Everybody, get your pencils out.
The
and
first
start
damage.
adding up all your damage.
This is your first damage. Oof, that's a 29.
Wait, 2d10.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, not percentile. I read that wrong. 2 and 9. That's 11. Do I still get flipped off? Probably.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
We're not dead, right? You're just unconscious.
You're in
wait till you're
critical
-10.
condition. We play with. I like to play second edition. By the way, it's not cold hard death at 0. You have to negative 10, and you start. Once you go below 0, you start bleeding out. So you need medical attention.
So you're still alive. Write it down because you might still make
This
it.
room is filled with bandages.
You're KO'd though, Brian.
Brian's
the
5
next
hour,
the next
5
set
hour
of damage
energy
might hurt you.
smiles.
All right, this is Sir Richard.
Oh dear.
It's also 11.
Yeah, 11. All right, 11. I'm conscious
There we go.
Okay.
for the moment until the
All
heat.
right,
and
Bart.
light. Oh dear, that's also
That's a
11.
10 and a 1. 11. I'm rolling straight 11s.
I'm -1.
All right.
You're in
So-
Sleepy Town.
You've been
He's unconscious.
crunched by the wind. Mildred is a 9 and a 9. That's fascinating. That's 18.
I have 18, so at 0 am
yep.
I'm unconscious.
You're, you're
Shit, I hope
sleeping.
one of these rats bandages up.
Sir Richard's about to
All right.
have his moment.
What about Trondor? Also, don't forget.
Good night,
Oh,
sweet
Trondor,
artist.
thank you.
formerly
God,
known
I'm
as
so
Prince.
shitty at
Dungeon
AI.
mastering.
Trondor. I'm going to put him behind Blackie's shield.
Oh, Trondor. Is this Blackie?
This is Blackie. Is that
11.
another 11?
Yeah,
That's 11.
Jeez. All right.
You're also
So
dead, right?
I am I'm at
dice are
-5.
weighted.
Now,
Nobody's dead,
There's going to be
everybody's just
some.
unconscious.
There's going to be. Well, I'll add it to the next.
Wait, we haven't gotten this second round of
Oh,
damage.
I know.
There's
I
3
know.
rounds.
Look, I know. I know.
And you are. Did you roll for Trondor damage or no?
No, here's
you put Trondor
Trondor's.
somewhere.
Yeah,
and then
he's behind
because you're a
Blackie's.
shitty dungeon master.
So wait,
you forgot to take him into account.
let me just check real quick because I think in this case
This is terrible.
your spell is going to sponge
We're all dead, right?
a
At
bit
this
of
moment?
this.
We're all
No,
dead.
Sir Richard's still on.
Oh,
his
okay.
feet.
and we're not
Yeah.
dead.
Okay, good. Oh, great.
Dead and unconscious are two very different things.
No, we're all unconscious, right?
What level is shield first?
Level first, yes.
Okay. Shield provides equivalent protection of armor class 2 against hand-hurled missiles, armor class 3 against device-propelled missiles, and armor class 4. Okay. So then, because of the way we're doing this, I'm just going to mod that into a reduction in damage that the shield sort of helps you
Well, did you
not
take
get...
my armor class of 2 into consideration?
Yeah, so you guys are going to be assisted, though, a bit by Mildred's shield. So whatever damage we just rolled sticks, but then we're going to add to Blackie,
I just want to have a little more time to cry.
Damien, and Trondor, add 3 hit points each
Okay.
after that damage was given.
So I'm at -2.
All right.
I'm at 2, and then my armor class of 2 doesn't matter.
And then,
No, wait,
Bart, you don't do that. You get
Oh.
add 1 because the shield
Okay.
isn't as
Right.
expansive, but just add 1 for both of you guys.
Oh, so I'm conscious then.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because I was at 0.
Yep.
You get to see the fireball.
I have 1 hit point.
And you may survive the heat because you were the best prepared with the water, which would be really good. All right. Yeah, so that's the
But
concussion.
my armor class of 2 really doesn't matter?
Not on this one. No, this is just purely damage
I hate
dealt
that.
by. Yeah. Hold on, I need a drink. Okay.
I'm asking our Twitter listeners to see if anyone can possibly really confirm how many hit points Sir Richard has.
All right, I'm going to give out Sark's address.
Copy that.
Knew it. Okay, so
Our luck, they send him all sorts of nice shit.
Yeah.
No one comes to fucking murder in their sleep.
okay, so the grinder outside just collapses like a gigantic multi train car accordion and is compressed against the back wall, which is in turn compressed against the back wall of the room you're in. So you guys are all now suddenly like Jaws of Life status. You're in a
We only have 2 more rounds of damage, right?
just one.
Oh, just one, okay.
Yep. That's the heat. The heat wave catches up a moment later as you're in your.
But
take a break.
you're a dragon. Oh.
Take a break before you finish killing us. You fucking
all right.
asshole. And we're back.
Are we? Are we
right.
really?
All right, yeah. So the heat. This is where you're gonna be fairly well off, Bart, because you're heat resistant, and Mildred, you're gonna be in better shape because
Slightly
you
better.
soaked yourself in your drinking water.
Well,
Yeah. So now we're gonna roll this right now, and this is gonna be a.
Wouldn't I burn less because I'm unconscious?
Yeah.
unconscious people are far less flammable than conscious people.
All right. So the heat is just a
I'm not
straight up
breathing.
D12.
You're not supposed to throw
Wait.
unconscious people on an electrical fire.
So the
Crazy
heat
idea.
damage is just a straight up 1d12.
Great.
All right. So we're just gonna go around the table, and then after I roll the damage, we'll add your defensive stuff, your natural affinity for heat, and your water defense. All right. So this is
So
Damien.
fucked. Because if I had,
Wait, so Damien, what are you at
if I
right
had
now?
thought, if I had thought to remember, because we haven't played in 2 weeks. If I
I
had
know.
thought that I was down, I would have healed.
Well, that's the thing
Like-
too. The listeners have to. You listeners should remember that we're taking like weird time off between eps, and
Yeah.
sometimes that's why you find
But
continuity
we
errors
actually
because
did.
we're like.
I know, but it is weird that we went through. I think we went through at least an episode without healing, though, because it happened.
Totally.
In the, or we
And
went
shouldn't we
through.
have leveled up?
Well, just the one up.
No, it was
the one.
only,
Should we have leveled up?
We
Yeah,
only
no
had one
shit.
heal.
Yeah.
We only had what?
We only had 1 heal from Richard. That's all he had.
No, what I'm
to
saying is
give.
like it happened early in the episodes. Like we did have like a while to do it while we were walking or whatever.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
didn't do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Yep.
No. All right. Anyway, we didn't do it.
Sir Richard, you healed when you could.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been a day, so you did the healing you could do.
When I meet Bahamut, I won't have any.
By the way, you're still on your feet and you're by the door. You said you wanted to try something. I don't know if
it's a little late for that now. Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
okay.
we're crushed against the back of the.
Did you did you want to?
I was going to see if I could do like a backdraft type explosion where I would like launch a gauntlet hit to see if I could sort of stem the shockwave. And I sort of lost my chance. And then I thought, well, I may need to punch my way out of here, so I'm not going to do that.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, so here we go. This is the heat damage.
Should have done.
I
I just wanted to know what Damien was. What is the What are you at right now?
-3.
All right. So death happens at -10.
So he is 7.
Yeah. So Damien, you want this D12 to be less than 7.
Sure.
8. All right.
Oh no! All
right.
Damien.
So Richard, this is your D12.
Oh,
12.
Ow.
Okay.
All right, well,
What were you at? You don't know?
I just took 11. That was 12, and I was missing some, and I'll confirm.
The thing, if I remember right, the thing with Sir Richard is you got, by a fluke, you got hit lightly by the last one.
Because of the shield.
Yeah, you did not take
But
as much.
I
so
know
you're
I know I'm missing some, and so I will find out now exactly what I'm down. Right now I'm down -20. I'm down 21 at a minimum, plus the other episode, and I'm trying to figure it out.
And Bart, you're at as we go.
I'm at 0.
exactly 0?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
But I have bonuses.
12. Oh my God, I'm annihilating you guys.
God.
But get. Oh yeah,
know what
we
the bonus is.
It's possible, yeah, because he's
yeah.
a dragon.
If it's 12.
All right, keep track of your numbers,
Oh,
Mildred.
I'm at 1.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
No one will be left.
Good luck finding a bandager.
I'm gonna be.
A bandagist.
And I'm at 58.
5.
Ah, I'm at -7.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
KO'd. All right, now
I'm gonna start yelling for
we both
Stargoyle.
What about Trondor?
We
Do
both have
Trondor's
bonuses,
Trondor
yes,
is
or
12.
Yeah, we're gonna get something. Yeah.
He took
9, so that was on top of the last round. All right. Okay. Then,
Where there's severe burns, there's hope.
all right. So everyone gets sponged slightly here. So get 1 back if you had a sparklet bubble up. So you get 1 hit point back from that. Bart, you take half of whatever you just took,
Oh, okay.
which I forget what I rolled for you, but
12.
oh, okay.
So I'm -6 now.
Okay.
You're at -6. You're at -7. You're at -5.
I'm at -6 because I had the sparkle.
And
I'm at minus.
Mildred, you take half was I rolled a 4 for you.
Yeah.
So take just 1 more. You get 1 back.
Okay, so then.
It saved you 1.
So it saved me 1 plus I got 1 for the sparklet bubble. So then that means I'm at -1 right now.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Glad we threw that oil away.
So now is everyone KO'd right now?
We don't know about Gerry, I guess.
We're gonna
right?
take a quick break.
Oh,
And
okay.
when we come back, we'll
Jerry's-
find out if I'm on my feet or not.
Okay, well, we already took one.
I mean, there's nothing I can do. We're taking a break.
I don't understand what you're doing.
I gotta go to the car.
He's researching.
hit points I have.
Oh.
All right. We're retrieving a character sheet here. In this tiny claustrophobic. Are we breaking right now? Do you want me to keep
Yeah.
talking? I'll keep talking.
No,
It's
we're
all
broken.
gone
No,
to
we're broken?
fucking hell.
We've got some great news. Topics with longtime friends and creative comedic collaborators Michael Ian Black and Michael Showalter joined our ranks February 11th. Topics tackles some of mankind's most difficult questions. What is the nature of love? Is time travel possible? Does God exist? And so many more. As if the promise of the Kings of Comedy, MIB and Showalter, wasn't enough, the show will also have original music by Dan Deacon. Dan Deacon, king of excellent vibes. You're going to love this show. Find out more at earwolf.com/topics. And we're back.
All right. Okay, so Richard, you retrieved your missing character sheet here. What's the status?
3 hit points. I am conscious with 3 hit points.
After all said and done,
After all
you
said
have
and
3
done,
hit points left.
You did to me 11 and a 12, but I got 1 back, right?
All right,
So
yep.
it's okay. Whew, 3 hit
That
points.
makes what happens next even more interesting.
Oh, dear.
Oh Jesus!
Okay, so you guys are all KO'd or dead, and you're compressed into like an 18-inch, 2-foot gap of smoldering hot, sizzling rock and metal.
You should see the other guy.
Sir Richard is the only one that's conscious at the moment. Everyone else is...
Yeah, one less. I don't know
Sub-zero.
Trondor, but yeah.
Okay. So you guys will take 1 per round. It'll tick down, each of you, until you get to -10, and then you'll be dead. You're essentially
Or will
bleeding
be
out.
bandaged.
Sir Richard can stop that by bandaging you, and then the only way to get you back above 0 is through heals of some type. So that's
I'm already at -10.
So yeah, and Damien
And that
is
was just, I just got a point back, so I'm at -10.
okay. So you could hit Damien up first, but I'd have to roll
I have
randomly
to-
to see if you'd have to bandage him this round.
And we've been in this scenario before. You have to. Doesn't it take a round to bandage?
Yeah. Well,
Even that, it's
here's
like
the thing,
Saving
yeah,
Private
and
Ryan.
also-
like
It's probably
expectant.
it'll be easy because you're drunk.
Yeah, of course.
everyone looks like they've
They're
been
in the same boat.
Yeah. It's hard
Well-
to tell at a glance who's worst off because they're all just crispy.
Can I push this wall back? I mean, what kind of maneuverability do I even have?
You can clamber up and sort of climb over all the burnt parts of your friends, and the doorway is essentially intact, and you can see like this is sort of like the trapped under the what was that Nick Cage movie? Was it called World Trade Center? Is that it's sort of like where he's
Based on a true story, by the way.
yeah. So
that
that's
really
No
happened?
way.
that's your yeah, totally.
Wait, Nick Cage is real?
Nick Cage was buried under the World Trade Center, and
So you're saying the government
a
really blew up the World
documentarian
Trade Center?
happened to be there and filmed it. Look it up, man. Jesus.
Bing it.
Bing it.
Yeah.
Something no one's ever said.
So
ever.
we need to. Yeah, you're gonna be on immediate triage duty.
Yeah.
What you see is outside the door is ripped up, bent pieces of metal.
Is
and
it over as I look out the door, like, or are there more like Donkey Kong barrels that are gonna fucking? fuck
You
us up?
can't see.
All right.
Yeah, it's just the one thing you do notice is that there is a sickly firelight coming through where anything that was even remotely meltable or flammable is obviously burning or melting outside. So the basically the entire cavern is lit in sort of like a fitful firelight. You do see like a tiny bat signal. You see the shadow of Stargoyle.
Ash
A
blasted.
tiny unscorched bat signal of Stargoyle against the wall. You don't see him anywhere. Maybe he's gone. Maybe he's flitting around outside with his.
That's why I'm crying.
But in this moment, you don't see him. Okay. All right. So this is Sir Richard's round. What's the right next to you is Mildred and Bart.
Where are Trondor? Where's Trondor?
Trondor is over behind. He was behind your shield. He is KO'd but not dead at the moment. He's at -3.
I would push the wall back to see if I could free like everyone. Like if the wall, I would do a strength, exert the wall, push the wall down, and see if I could sort of free everyone. At the
Okay,
same
so
time.
how about this? The wall probably is not going to move because it's
Okay.
just like. But you could perhaps lean on some of the debris blocking the doorway to give you some room there. You're
Yeah.
still shoving like chunks of train car out of the way, but you could give it a spin.
I just need to free myself in order to free anyone else. So I need movement.
Yeah. Before you do that, you should probably start bandaging people.
Yes. Well, no, but I can't do that, can I? That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean
saying.
you're in. You've got a couple feet.
Yes.
They're. It's not
You're
comfortable.
not pinned
but
down.
Do I
right.
see? Do I see our Judas priest? Do I see Brian?
He's the farthest one from you. And they all look like they've been
I mean,
left in the oven.
I would take them as they come, I guess. Who's
So
moving,
most
working
convenient
that
is
way?
Mildred and Bart right next to you. You recognize Bart easily because his skin isn't burned off.
I bind Mildred.
Okay. All right.
So it takes a round each time. So each time he's binding someone, does everyone else go down one?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So Mildred, you're bound.
Okay.
So you don't lose any health.
I'm gonna work the other way now. I'm going over here to Blackie.
All right. You leave Bart. The assumption being he's probably
That's
decent.
what I'm hoping.
Okay. Yeah. This is good because you don't really know. You're just eyeballing.
I don't know. Yeah, I forget what you said. So
All right. You scoot across the doorway. Next up is Blackie. So Blackie, you lost one more hit point there.
Oh, I got one more. So I was negative. Was I? Oh, I can't remember. I was at negative. I went to -7, so I'm -6.
you lost one.
you
more.
lost.
Oh, yeah, you
one.
lose one. So you go to -8, and then you're bound there.
Bound at
Sir
-8.
Richard binds you as you're
Okay.
dropping.
On the other side of him, I guess this is going to be awful, but I'll pass Trondor to get to our priest. And
Well, I'm already dead.
is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Like you lift up his arm, and like 4 of his fingers turn into dust and fall off.
He would have loved that, though.
Trondor, however, you feel a pulse. Brian just left the studio. He's going to the bathroom. I think he's gonna either
He
cry or
does
commit
not-
suicide.
He does not look happy.
Oh God!
Let's turn on the hidden camera in the urinal.
He's gonna punch his reflection in the mirror and scream, "Why?" He's gone, right?
You should
Okay.
really
Yeah.
stop drinking those 5-hour energy drinks. This would have been a better one for him to sleep through.
2-hour anger.
Okay. All right. Damien, you lift Damien's arm up to see if he's got a pulse, and like 4 of his fingers crisp off. Like he's fucking done. Trondor, you're able to bind.
I'm going to bind Trondor, and then I'm going to run real quick back over to Bart and bind him.
Okay.
And I believe that's everyone.
So I go back down one more for Trondor.
Yep.
I went down one for everybody
Yep,
else.
yep.
Okay.
And you're bound at what? Where are you at now? That's
I think -9.
negative. Ooh, good save. God, paladins are so OP. Not even a DM can kill them.
No, I am actually -8.
-8?
So you're both -8.
I can only heal once a day, so we're in big trouble.
All right.
Anyway, we're still in big trouble.
Yeah, it's going to get real primal back here in this little fire closet. You are... so now you're pretty much... All you can do now is set about trying to extract yourself, because you can't heal yet for another...
And I
the
wouldn't.
better part of a day.
I
So.
wouldn't heal myself anyway. I'd give it to one of these guys.
Right.
That's what we like about you.
So are we supposed to? Should we all leave? Is like this just Jerry's game now? Like,
Well, and if
You know what? You should all leave. You should all leave. You should go away, go in your cars, and you should leave the building.
You don't have to be mean about
Get
it.
the fuck out. But don't throw away or erase your character sheets.
okay.
Got it.
Even you, Damien. Don't erase Damien yet.
Scott's wrapping everyone except Sir Richard.
All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna just chill
Well,
here.
I'm
Everyone's
excited
gathering.
to see what happens next because it seems like there is more to come, but we'll find out.
Everyone's gathering their things.
I'm at Buffalo, or Helium in Buffalo this week, doing stand-up comedy.
And thinking about what you're rolling up next.
Thanks for listening.
Don't throw away Damien, though.
Don't throw away Damien. That's
All right.
DM's.
I heard you.
Yep. All right.
Bated breath.
You need to drink another 5-hour Sullen.
You need to drink a 20-hour fuck off.
Those give me the jitters.
Yeah, I hope you get the shits.
Bye.
All right. Later, all you unconscious adventurers. All right. So this is as soon as the studio is clear, we're going to discuss
This is like
your post-disaster.
the post-disaster is like also if I skin my knee, I'm also going to lie down unconscious.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If there's any other blasts, because where are you at? 3?
I'm at 3.
3 hit points. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna discuss now your situation, what you're gonna be doing.
First thing I want to do is just like scout the immediate area. Is there water? Are there enemies?
So first thing you're gonna have to do is either squeeze. You could probably squeeze out through the wreckage in the doorway and sort of investigate, and maybe even test there whether or not you're able to clear out a wider path.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's do that because I want to be able to pull these guys. I mean, the good news is actually they're somewhat sheltered.
Right.
It looks like if for some reason and I'm preparing for days now where the rats come back that like these people are hidden behind the wall.
Right. All right. So the first thing, let me just roll here real quick. A hidden roll. Okay. So you go to the door. And peeking through it, you can see fire burning, all the stuff, the aftermath through, crevices in the wreckage. And you tug on some of them. And at first, without a strength check, they don't seem like they're going to give. But you do actually, you do clear a little bit out, and it looks like you might be able to squeeze through. We could roll a strength check. It's going to take a real...
Burly.
Let's do an open gate. You have a bend bars.
Bend bars and lift gates.
Yeah, so let's do a lift gate check. I think that's going to be a percentile.
It is a percentile. Mine is 16 because I'm a burly, strong dude.
Yep.
There
it is.
I got to roll 16 or lower.
Yep. On a 1 through 100, 96. There we go.
I'm pretty exhausted from the explosion I was in.
All right, yeah. So you lean on it, and you're not able to clear out a big, like a larger opening, but you are able to just shove some of those smaller bits aside. And as you sort of experiment with it, you're going to be able to sort of wriggle out, but you won't be able to do it wearing your gear. So you're going to have to go out like in your boxers pretty much. Like it's going to be like
a Sir Richard Rapture.
Sucking it in, yeah, to get out of this.
Does that mean like I'll be on the other side of that like with like one leg and one arm?
No. I just mean like you're like the
weapons
the chainmail and all the gear. Yeah, you're going to have to sort of go out. You'll have your gauntlet. You could probably squeeze the crown out. You obviously don't. That's handy to keep around.
Is there any other way to get out? Could I?
Only if you'd made your lift gate roll.
Is there like? Can I gauntlet my way out?
You could, but that has less. That's not so much concussive and more just like beam. You could also squirm out and hang things so that you could get your arm back in and pull your gear out after you. You know what I mean?
That's what I'll do, only because I don't know what I'm going to face out there. So.
Right. Okay, so you strip down. Once again, Gerry's character is naked. Let the art submissions flow.
A weird sense of deja vu comes over me.
You squirm out. And you are able to retrieve your stuff once you've exited. So you get re-geared up once you're back outside and you're on the defensive.
Am I going to have any trouble like finding this place again? Is it like the surface of the moon in here, or will I be able to know?
No, you should be able to. Yeah, tunnel, the garage tunnel was like sort of cylindrical, so you'd know you just need to get to the back of it. It didn't blow out the entire cavern walls, making it unrecognizable.
I'd like to. My goal here is to scout the area, try and find where the rats are hiding, and get like some healing potions or bonk a cleric on the head and bring him back here or something.
Okay.
Crazy goal, I know, but.
And I do want to mention too that just because everyone's bound. That's bought them some time, but it's not like they're not in like some form of stasis. Like if they're gonna have to get medical attention within the next day or two.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's bad news. So Jerry's sort of on, or Sir Richard is on a hustle right now. So you get geared back up real quick, hastily. It's like a nightmare in this tunnel. Just floor to ceiling, bent metal, wheels, unrecognizable molten chunks of engine fused to the walls. It's just like, and you're climbing over everything carefully. You quickly start favoring your gauntleted hand because everything is like sizzling hot in here. And you start sort of picking your way through this tunnel of compressed rubble. And you don't have to go too far, actually, because the length of the grinding vehicle has been cut down to about 40 feet, where it was like 4 of those in length. Now it's all just compressed. After a while, and you don't run into any more areas that you just can't squeeze through. So after a good, it seems like forever, but it was probably only like 40 minutes of carefully picking your way through smoldering debris.
Can I just tell you something?
Yeah.
I really wished I had a drink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be good right now.
Yeah.
I think that stuff, it wasn't high enough alcohol to explode, but it definitely disappeared in the heat flash.
Yeah.
You do emerge after a minute, like you're being born out of a weird robotic pile. You sort of climb out, and you stare into what looks like a child's drawing of hell. Like it's just a cave with stalactites and fire. All of the gravel and powder and everything is gone. It's just chunks of rock, some of it fused into sort of shiny obsidian-like sheets. There's fires scattered around here and there where presumably little bits of the gravel is burning, or chunks of the grinders are, have been blown aside. But all that it frames at the mouth of the garage tunnel, silhouetted. It frames like 8 visible man rats that are standing facing you, and they're sort of at a defensive. They don't make any move to attack you, and you see a couple more.
The explosion didn't kill me.
That's right.
They at least have to be thinking that. I'll put the paladin charm on. I'll say, you can live through this if you turn your ass around and you get out of here.
Okay, so let me roll. Actually, let's do.
It's.
We're gonna do charisma, and you're gonna hope. Here, here's your dice castle. Roll this 3 times. This is a charisma check. Rolling a d20, and the charisma of Sir Richard is
14.
So you want to succeed. Obviously, more is better. So
Sure.
you want to roll 14 or less.
And the command is: turn around and live, stay here and die.
Okay.
That one was a 16, a 13,
Okay.
and a 16.
Okay. So 1 success, 2 misses. So you see a couple of the rats on the edge. As you bellow out your order, you see a couple of them, like their spear tips dip. And they look at each other. They even back up a couple steps. And then again, you can't make out features, just outlines, because the cavern is completely aflame. Behind them, you see like an 8-foot silhouette of a rat carrying, like, it looks like he's got a scimitar in his hand, and he steps out from off to the side of the tunnel mouth that you couldn't see what was going over there. And the one of the 2 rats that backed up is immediately beheaded by whatever this thing is, and the other rat immediately snaps back into attention. So on the far side, you just hear shing, and then there's the body hitting the floor on the far side. And this rat speaks in a guttural but recognizable, like common dialect. And you hear it. It starts with sort of a low laugh, like. He's like, "Drop your weapons, human." He's like, "We do not wish to kill you."
I'm not dropping anything. Why don't you come over the hill and say that? Also, I'm not particularly well armed.
No, but you are. They don't know it though.
Sure.
Yeah. So he says, so you say you're not dropping anything?
Nah.
Or do you just not drop anything and don't say it?
I'm not dropping anything, but I'd say, why don't you come over the hill? Because all I can see is a shadow, right?
Right.
Why don't you come over the hill and we'll talk about it?
Well, no, you can see him. He's just silhouetted. They're all silhouetted at the mouth of the, yeah. So he's definitely beamable, gauntletable.
Sure.
So he's like, your survival is perplexing.
Yeah. I get that a lot.
He's like, this is unnecessary. He's like, we know there's more of you.
Well, there was more of us.
Did they all fare as well as you? I think not. Behind you, it just looks like you dropped a car into a Cuisinart.
We're catching our breath.
He laughs. He's like, last chance. Oh, this is where Gerry really is thinking.
Here's
what's it? He's pulling the dice castle out.
And I'm gonna address everyone else, and I'm gonna say, you guys, the rest of you, when this is over, anybody that stays here is gonna have the same fate.
Sensing what's about to happen, you see just the faintest shuffle of movement, but there's not enough time for anyone to get out of the way. 4, you rolled a 4, but it's a fail or not
right.
in this situation.
So
I take it I'm assuming this is a gauntlet attack?
Right to the kisser.
On the big guy.
Yeah.
All right, so roll your damage up. Sir Richard's going out in a blaze of Bahamut.
Where's the D12?
Right here.
There we go.
Oh, that one escaped. A 5. And a 10. That's good. All right, so 15. All right. So, exhausted, nearly unable to stand, you utter your warning to everyone, and you raise the gauntlet. And in the moment that the flash emanates from your hand, you see just all their rat rodent faces illuminated, and you see the big guy's eyes widen as he realizes you're not as unarmed as he thought you were. And the blast takes him square in the solar plexus. Boom! He's tossed backwards like a shitty Hong Kong stunt, and he drags through the.
And now this is my real attack.
All right,
is I'm going to walk toward them and bellow, "Run for your lives!"
All right, now this is where I'm going to roll a reaction to this. So there is. Now that you killed that guy and he killed another one, there's 7 of them. So I'm rolling 7 reactions to your declaration. Mm-hmm. And then, okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let me make a note. You start walking towards them like T-1000 walking out of the wreckage of the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4. The 2 remaining on the left and 2 on the right side of the tunnel. there's a clatter of spears hitting the ground, and they dart left, right, off to either side of the tunnel mouth, and vanish. They don't want no part of this. The other three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the other three, they drop their spears. Surprisingly, they drop their spears on the ground, and for just a brief moment, in your heart of hearts, you rejoice because you believe you scared them all away. But the three remaining rats shoulder off,
like suicide bomber rats.
Shoulder off their robes.
All right, I want to hit one with the crown.
Okay. All right. So yeah, they rush you. So
Yeah.
now it's crown shot. All
Yeah.
right. Roll your d20. A 1. It gets better and better. Oh my god! Maybe I'll freeze myself tonight. I'll be Buck Rogers. Everyone's dying. I'm losing all my friends. So much accomplished in just a couple hours. All right, I rolled an 82, which isn't fatal for you, but you're basically going to miss a turn. So yeah, you thrust out your other fist. Water and frost coalesce around it, and you send out like an ice javelin. The rats are too nimble, though. The one that you were targeting darts to the side. The other two rush up, and they it's like C4. They double tap one of the little fuse igniters that you guys found on the rat earlier. And the center of this tunnel is just turned into a double explosion of stone, metal, heat, and rat guts, and paladin guts. I'm not even going to roll damage because you're not even in the ballpark of being able to survive this.
Well,
okay, so
I'm proud though that I went out on my feet.
Yeah. Now, hold on. Before we, as we close up, this is a long episode, but it sort of had to be because there's a lot happening. A brief epilogue is you are propelled as if out of a cannon into the paradise of Bahamut. In fact, you fly past, shrieking, past the avatar of Bahamut that you met before. So the tunnel becomes a moment of pain, a flash of light, and then it becomes green fields and sunlight over which you're traveling at, like Mach 1. You whiz past the avatar of Bahamut who, gallops after you, greeting you. And you sort of, you get to your feet, dusting yourself off. You have your hand, your leg.
I'm complete again.
Yeah. And you're looking around a little puzzled, happy to see this emissary.
Yeah. I bow to the avatar.
All right. So she dismounts her horse, and she touches your shoulder with her hand, and she says, "You did well, Sir Richard. You saved your companions. You did well." And then she lifts you by your hand and takes you off to show you the wonders of the afterlife.
I regret that I could not save Glenishmore.
She says, she's like, saving Glenishmore was never your task, Sir Richard. Believe in your friends. You don't know what that means or how, because as far as you know, they're all dead off the secondary blast. But the avatar of Bahamut is reassuring you that you did save the day somehow. So, and now to find out how, you'll have to listen to the next episode, Gerry.
That's a wrap on Sir Richard.
Yep. This episode's gone really long, and I think we got to wrap it up there as a it's not really a cliff. It is a cliffhanger, actually.
It is for me.
Yeah.
Well, no, I am happy to be in and Bahamut's embrace. And I hope I did save the day. We'll see.
You're reassured by the avatar of Bahamut. As you disappear, as you move towards the horizon, you see a ridge of hills in the distance. Between you and some mountains shift, and you see that it is actually the serpentine body of your lord coming to greet you.
Well, that's our show.
Yep. Tune in next week to see how Sir Richard saved the day.
And check out Nova, Deadpool, and Deadpool the Gauntlet, the Marvel Infinite comic. Check out Brian's website. He's doing some stand-up. Watch at midnight. What else would these guys say? Maybe
don't tell Brian that there's any hope. I want him to just languish in emo sadness.
Let's not have any tweets about this because he's not going to listen to the show.
He's going to hate me.
He's so angry. Let's see how long we can keep that up.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Right. Later, you guys.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com